potential candidates.
Hi, I'm Pippa and you're watching Viral TV. Today we're here at Invasion Hub. We're here to talk about all things Invasion Camp Group, and let's go see what all the buzz is about. I'm sat here with McAteer, who is a founder of Invasion Camp Group, who's officially Britain's coolest boss. So how did this all start then? What is the story behind it?
I met up for a couple of drinks, or more like 5, with my partner in crime, a guy called McAteer, who's my fellow co-founder. Came up with some ideas for Invasion and then also for AmeriCamp, and rightly or wrongly we thought we could do it better. So we thought that we could offer higher paying jobs in the States for AmeriCamp, and we thought we could offer better trips for students when it came to student societies. That then all kind of came together when we decided to go to really go for it. Then really started to get some momentum behind it, and now we're apparently one of the fastest growing culture exchange companies in the world.
Brilliant. So is this sort of what you all imagined it to be like then?
I don't quite know what I imagined it to be like, Pippa, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. What it comes down to for me is that we always want to treat people how we want to be treated. And if we can put ourselves in the shoes of the consumer or our customers, then hopefully we'll always try and get it right 99% of the time. I'm so proud of the difference that we're making around the world, especially with the elephant hospitals that we're contributing towards, rebuilding the playgrounds in the schools in Cambodia and Thailand. So there's a real good message, and it's work hard, party hard, but make a positive impact.
Where did the inspiration come for this office space? Because it's a pretty cool space. I mean, does it make people want to actually come to work? Because I know I don't really want to leave.
Well, the thing for me is that if you love what you do, then you never work a day in your life. So if you're in a space that inspires, and that's the thing for me, it's about creativity and seeing what's next. And let's be frank, does anybody want to be in a boring corporate office in which you can't express yourself? The answer is no. So what do people like? Well, people like ping pong, people like foosball. We have a bar in here as well, so that always helps as well, after 5 p.m. of course. For me, I'm a big kid at heart, and that's the reason why I love, for example, the big 7-foot size Sully and the Stormtroopers and our R2-D2 and everything else like that. If anyone's building a crazy office, check Sheila Bird Group out, they're amazing. And we worked together and we created this space which the MEN very kindly said was the coolest space in the area.
What kind of things can we expect from you in the future then?
We're expanding very, very quickly, so we're going to be moving to Australia. We're setting up an office in Sydney later this year. We're going to be setting one up in New Zealand. We've got big expansion plans to go to the States as well. We're going to be setting up some more camps, of course, but of course it has to be for the right reasons and about that positive impact, because that's what we're all about.
So what are the top 3 qualities you look for then in someone that you're going to employ or someone that you have around you?
Okay, so the first question for me, Pippa, is would I want to have a cup of coffee with them, or a cup of tea, or a glass of wine? And actually, when it comes to a video of someone who's an applicant, that's where something like this is incredible, absolutely incredible. You want to see whether or not that person fits in with your culture. So that would be a quality that I can't really describe in one word, but that's ultimately what we're looking for. And then we're looking for somebody who's willing to go the extra mile and someone who shows initiative. You know, the days of just sending a CV and a covering letter are dead, in my opinion. It's about going that extra mile. It's about putting yourself out there. And if you do that, then I'm sure great things will happen.
So I'm joined with the one and only Lawrence Walsh, who is the Chief of Operations here at Invasion. So what does the Chief of Operations do?
Chief of Operations does a little bit of everything. So I look after HR, I look after recruitment, I make sure this place keeps on running every day and that there's people that turn up and work in it. I'm also in charge of looking after all of the logistics of our trips, how our tech works, and basically just keeping things smoothly running on a day-to-day basis. So Invasion are the UK's fastest growing student travel company. So we specialise in a number of different student travel products. There's 3 main arms to the company. We do European weekend breaks for student societies. We have an American summer camp brand, AmeriCamp, and we also have a number of other camp opportunities. So Camp Thailand, Camp Cambodia, Camp South Africa.
What actually brought you to Invasion then?
I actually used Invasion for a trip when I was at university. I got to know one of the co-founders, McAteer, pretty well. And as I finished my master's, asked him if I could have a job. And he said, yeah, can you start on Monday? So
brilliant.
Quite nicely, yeah. The next 5 years is to turn us into the biggest student travel company. We're expanding on a huge scale. We've got this new beautiful office now that we moved into a year ago. And to be honest, I think within 5 years, we'll probably have another 10 of these dotted around the world. Everybody that comes in here is sort of, up for socializing. They like to have a good time. We very much have a work hard, play hard, make a difference mantra. And that's something that's very important to us.
If you had to describe Life at Invasion HQ in 3 words, what would you say?
Fun, challenging at times, but most of all worth it, actually, I think. So we do work hard. We have to put in a lot of hours sometimes, but you always feel like it's worth it, and you always feel like you're appreciated at the end of the day.
But how much opportunity is there for internal growth here at Invasion?
There's a huge amount. Even though we're just a small company, we don't have huge career ladders and things that people are going to follow in a corporate structure type of way. But if we have a product that grows and somebody's taking real ownership of that product, then we love to see them thrive with that product and let them take command of it and grow in their own way there.
So Lauren here is brand new to Invasion. How long have you actually been here, Lauren?
Only a week, actually. Yeah.
Wow. So what is it that you're actually doing here at the moment then?
So I'm writing copy mostly, just like creating blog contents, actually designing doing a bit of website designing as well. It's really nice actually doing things as an intern as well, like actually being given responsibility.
What has your experience been like so far then overall?
It's been amazing. Like honestly, everybody's so friendly and so welcoming. Like I can't even really describe how like I automatically feel like family.
Do you think Invasion here are going to give you the space to really grow then?
Honestly, it's already happened. In the first week, I've learned stuff about Photoshop. I've learned stuff about readability and SEOs on WordPress and things like that. Stuff that I've always been interested in, but I've never really had a chance to do it myself. Having the ability to do that and actually be trusted to learn on the job is absolutely amazing.
So you've also got a telesales role, haven't you?
We do, yes.
Okay. So I myself personally have had a couple of bad experiences early on in my career with telesales, and I know there's quite a lot of negative connotations with the role. So this place doesn't really strike me as that kind of place. So what separates you from those connotations?
Yeah, well, I guess you've hit the nail on the head with the first one. You're not going to be sat in a cold grey cubicle. You're in a nice, fun environment. We don't separate our telesales staff off from the rest of the team. They're sat amongst the crowd with everybody. They're very much part of the team. They're not seen as anything lower or particularly higher than anyone else in the company. I guess the other nice thing is that there's no cold calling involved. So everybody that gets a phone call will be what we call a warm lead, which means they've actually applied to us, but they're not necessarily put a deposit down. So rather than ringing them to give them a hard sell, what's nice that's a little bit different is that you actually ring them up to see if they have any questions that you could help with, or do they need a bit more explanation of how to fill in the application form, or was there something that confused them about what they wanted to do when they got out to camp. So it's not a hardcore sales role.
Yeah, just almost like a helping hand if they need it.
Absolutely, yeah, just assisting them through the process.
Okay, and do they need any sort of experience in this role, or?
Experience on the phones is something we're looking for, yeah. Not everybody's comfortable on the phones, and it's not an easy thing to do to sit there and pick up the phone to somebody. So one thing we are definitely looking for is experience in phone sales.
And within this role, is there opportunity to sort of join in other experiences and skills once they're here, or?
Absolutely, yeah. So, I'm aware that people do sometimes see this kind of role as a stepping stone to somewhere further in their career. We're always looking to help people further their careers, especially if they're going to be a huge asset to the company. So if they want to learn from the marketing team, if they want to learn from the development team and design team even, or from the admin guys, then of course they're always more than welcome to spend some time with the rest of the team.
That's it from me and Sully. It's after hours now, so these guys are going to show me how they wind down after 5 o'clock. If this is a job for you, don't forget to hit the link down below, which gives you all the information you need. If it's not quite for you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And we'll see you soon. Bye.